Now, mamma mia. Joined by Juliet in the kitchen, where we're making a guilt-free, doesn't look guilt-free,
It looks
Victoria
perfect.
sponge. Hi, Juliet.
Hi, yes, guilt-free
ya?
complete. I'm very well. Are you excited to try my guilt-free
So
sponge?
excited, huh?
How many calories do you reckon's in that slice?
Well, in the slice, I think about 220-ish.
Oh,
What? So,
that's a deal.
like, honestly, listen,
Michael
so...
Mosley would be having a fit.
No, seriously. A normal... So I'm going to start off by showing you how to whisk it up. So a regular Victoria sponge cake will be anywhere between 5,000 to 6,000 calories in the entire cake, OK?
grief.
So this has got less than 2,500 calories in the cake.
That's really good.
Yeah. So now I'm going to start whisking this up. So the secret is about whipping air into it. And when you try it, it's not just full of air like nothing. It's really delicious.
So what's in there?
So in here, I've got some caster sugar, some eggs and some vanilla extract. So with a regular sponge, you'd usually cream the butter and sugar, and there'd be normally like 200 grams of full-fat butter in that. This is just whipping air into the eggs and sugar, so we'd need to do this for like 6 minutes.
We don't have.
So, yeah, so once you've done that, so what you can do is add loads and loads of air into it, so you triple it in volume, OK? Because it looks the same
You're
size
making it
as...
bigger?
Making it bigger,
Gotcha.
but it doesn't taste
How
of
do you
air,
add the
trust
air,
me.
then?
So the air is just all whipped in through the
literally go on for 6 minutes.
Exactly. So
Okay.
that eggs. So you want to see sort of ribbon trails in the mixture, and it wants to triple in volume. So onto the fat. So I've got 160 grams of 170 grams of melted half-fat spread here. And what you do first of all is just so I've greased and lined the tins, but then you have to grease them inside because it's not as full of fat, so it doesn't stick to the paper. So
Do
then
you like
that
a
needs...
spreadable butter, would this be or not? What kind of spread?
Yeah, like a spreadable butter, but what you want to look for is like a half the fat spread.
OK.
And that's how we've got it down to the less than half the calories. So you do that to make sure that it won't stick. And then you just incorporate the rest of the butter. It's like 160. So this is the same as a classic Victoria sponge in the fact that all of the ingredients are still equal quantities: flour, eggs, butter, sugar. And then just fold it through. So
This is
again, the
like
whole
recipe
time...
you'll always remember because it's just so easy to remember.
It's easy to remember, and all you need to do is just treat it with care. Keep the air in there, sort of like really gently fold it. Don't knock it out. Then you want to add your flour. So I've got some self-raising flour and 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. And you just want to sieve this in really carefully, really gently. Just sort of let it just land on the surface and just gently fold it through like that.
I love flour sieve. Just
Yeah.
giving flour.
Yeah.
Gives me joy.
Does it?
Yeah.
It
Makes
is-
you happy.
Exactly that, or icing sugar. So yeah, it's just the way that you incorporate the flour in, just being really, really careful.
Is that adding more air? You're just putting
Adding
more
air in the
into
whole
it.
time.
That's
yeah.
why it looks so good.
So just, yeah, I'm just going to very, very lightly just let that just sit on the surface.
Don't know how much longer that can stay there without me eating.
No, my mouth is so salivating.
But I've really
I'm gonna wait
enjoyed
till the
making this
end.
one because I always love this type of challenge. I've done a few guilt-free recipes for the show now,
Oh,
and I'm
love
so
them.
excited to let you try this because I know this is one of your favourite cakes, and obviously we're looking for like a healthier
Yeah.
sponge. But sometimes when you've got a healthier sponge, they don't taste that good, do they?
That's
so I think
so
this
true.
one, well, I'll see what you think.
If it
but
don't taste good, I might as well not eat
there's
it.
no point. You might as well just have.
Yeah, what's the point?
I think you might as well just have a tiny bit of something
Yeah.
that's a bit naughty.
Yeah.
So there we go. Fold this through. So all you're looking for is just for like all of the powder to disappear.
Juliet, start to finish, if you were doing this from scratch, how long would it take you, do you think?
15 minutes.
15 to get it in the oven?
Yeah, to get it in the oven, yeah, not long, and it doesn't take long to fill it. So I'm not going to spend too much time. Like, I would probably be quite gentle and just fold this through really carefully. So then all you need to do is put it into the tins. So
Got a
just
calming
divide.
nature.
Isn't she?
I
Just
feel
zone
like
out.
I'm meditating now.
Freezes air.
I'm enjoying it. So, yeah, I would make sure there's no sort of powdery bits. I probably should have done it for a bit longer, but obviously I want to get to the next bit and show you how we've...
Well, the crew can have that one.
Yeah.
The nice powdery one.
You can have the powdery one, yeah. But so that goes in the oven. Let's just get rid of this. On 170 degrees for about, pop it in, for about 20 to 22 minutes. I'll just put this in the oven. So that can be baked off later
I love the
for the
fact she's doing
crew.
that for us.
In it goes.
It's actually doing
Nice cake, nice cake.
And
Yeah.
Just leave it to the
so
side.
basically, when it comes out, you need to make sure that you let it cool in the tin for a minute or so and then remove the paper really carefully. Let it cool completely, then it's onto the filling. So, I don't know if you want to start tucking in, because I don't think we've got
Yeah,
so
because
long
we haven't
left.
got long
Shall
now.
we?
We've got about a minute.
So the jam here is no added sugar jam, and it's delicious, really fruity. You can't... I think you get more... If things are too sugary, you can't get all the flavour. So on the jam...
It's so good, Juliet.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Makes me want to dance.
Then the next thing is the cream.
Tastes good.
It's good, isn't it? Well, we've all been trying it, and so far everyone said they prefer it to a regular one because it's lighter. It's
Well, I
more
just couldn't tell the
fluffy.
difference.
You can't, can you? This cream is half the fat cream.
That looks beautiful.
Got a little bit of icing, sugar and some vanilla in there. And then, lastly, gosh on the top. Like that.
That is perfect.
Boom, boom, boom.
And, of course,
Icing sugar.
another...
Cease to resistance, a little
Look
bit
at
of
that.
icing sugar. I don't know how she turned that round in the last
Well
minute.
done,
There you
Juliet. Listen, if you want all those recipe details, which are great, just go on the This Morning app.